So, dear audiences, this is Ahmed Sheikhat. I completed my honors from the Department of International Relations at the University of Chittagong. Currently, I am doing my master's thesis from this same department, and I do have the very privilege to actually share my story of doing thesis. To be honest, I strongly believe that without doing thesis, it's quite difficult for you to make a statement that I have completed my whole university life. In my university life, I got so many great teachers who actually taught me some great lessons. But to be honest, when I started doing thesis, I found some very staggering facts. You have to do thesis, not just because you want to be a teacher in the university or you want to be actually doing a great job. It's actually to know or to complete your whole university life, to be honest. When I first actually took the decision to do that thesis, I got very negative news all around me, because people started believing in the very much fashionable thing that if you don't do thesis, in fact, you are not going to be in a state like this one. You are not going to be teacher of the department, something like this one. To be a faculty of the university, I do believe that you don't need to do masters in the very first stage. It's all about actually gaining knowledge or gaining completeness in the particular discipline in which you actually spent, or to some extent I can say it will be a total wastage of your total lifetime and energy of 5 years if you don't do thesis after completing your masters. So I actually don't want to actually make advisable kind of videos. What I would like to focus on here is that if you would like to actually know and to contribute in the sharing and what I say production of the knowledge, manufacturing of the knowledge, which will be actually giving so much resistance to the upcoming generation, you must do thesis. And it is kind of something what I say in one of the magazine in the university campus in Bohomatrik in my department. I've expressed my views on doing thesis, importance of thesis. Without doing thesis, a student can't actually get the total in-depth knowledge regarding each discipline, to be honest. On the other hand, if you would like to understand the kind of profound implications you have on the kind of information you need while doing thesis, and the kind of what I say particular concentration you have to concentrate on thesis is really sophisticated and what I say very much important for upcoming lifetime. Because if you want to do MPhil or PhD, what I found from my university's thesis supervisor, he taught me some very great lessons that if you do master's thesis, you're gonna learn basics of this thesis writing, and then in upcoming lifestyle, like you wanna be a big what I say big boss in a big company, you must know the knowledge of thesis. On the other hand, you must have to remember that when universities are just what I say focused on making the memorization, content memorization, memorizers, thesis is actually giving you importance that it's not only about memorizing particular contents and to what I say write it down on the papers. It's also much more than it's about not making what I say producing knowledge or actually trying to focus on something. So thesis is not something which is too much difficult. Of course, it needs painstaking journey. You have to be very much focused, and you have to prove that the topic you have chosen is very much innovative and unique. Most of the time, what you will have to focus on here is that a big number of people will be telling that this very topic was untouched by the previous people, researchers, and it will be giving a big backlash, or to some extent it will contribute towards production of knowledge in a specific knowledge field. I mean, you're talking about some other disciplines like science faculty disciplines. They have mandatory master's thesis, but in social sciences, in our university, we don't have this. I think we must do it. On the other hand, what I do believe that making English compulsory while writing the answers is also a must. In my 5 years university life, I found some very staggering issues on the very ground. Is that these things were very much, what I say, heart touching for me, because one of the faculty, respected faculty, asked me a very surprising question to me. If you somehow were a teacher of the university, what would you do? And then I actually answered him this way. And also I would like to request to the upcoming generation, especially the youngsters who are now in the very, what I say, undergrad learning, they will have to focus on, what I say, making themselves, what I say, competent citizens. And to that, honestly speaking, for 5 years in the university, I learned nothing. In fact, when I started doing thesis, I found that I learned nothing. You need to know that nothing, university education is worthless if you do not do thesis or research on your topic. It's giving you work. If you Google, you will find that, university makes me worthless, feel concerned about my future. Because in the 5 years university, irrespective of private or public, everywhere you will be watching that university students are totally, very much, what I say, frustrated, because they don't find that university education is giving them the real backlash, real, what I say, making them the real citizens. What it's doing is that it's actually accumulating some great minds, great students, or brilliant people from across the country and putting them into one box. So university is not actually to, what I say, make you the content memorizer. The existence of university actually remains in making you someone, a man of personality, someone who can actually speak very nicely, gently, to have great communicative skill, and to live life very much smoothly. So what I do believe is that this is something which must be compulsory for the toppers, especially some people who remain in the first class, first up to 10. They must be doing thesis, not only over here in our university, but also everywhere in Bangladesh as well as outside the country. So actually it will giving a very big help, give assistance for the upcoming people, and they will be learning that university is giving them something, whatever it's taking away the time. At the same time, they have given them some kind of great disciplinary field kind of things. So what I would like to actually convey over here is that please be focused on a specific topic. Try to do thesis on your field. When you are in honors, please, what I said, not only be focused on government job. There are hundreds of, what I say, if you are competent for 21st century, if you have very good knowledge in English, and if you know how to operate the computer, and if you can talk to the people, if you're humble enough, and if you can know how to talk to the, great people out there, you're gonna get job. Don't be depressed. You can be an author, you can be a motivational speaker, you can be a great cricketer, you can be, what I say, sportsman, you can be an actor, actress, doesn't matter. But when you are starting this very particular topic, I'm talking about, you're doing, masters or honors in your topic, which is, I'm talking about international relations, you must remember that it has to be said that in social sciences, only thesis is absolutely right, honestly speaking. Rest of the other things are half right and half false. So it's a very simple message to everyone else. Thank you so much. Please do the thesis. Without doing thesis, your life will be completely not, university life will be totally worthless. Thank you so much.